What do I have to say about diversifying your portfolio or diversifying your focus? So it's actually very simple. I believe focus before you diversify. Doesn't matter what it is that you do. So in the beginning, you want to find out what your skill sets are, what your natural talents are, and focus all your energy into developing that and mastering that first. Focus. Once you do that, then you can try to do something else. But before you do that, if you try to do too many things at the same time, you've heard of the saying, right? Jack of all trades, master of none. So let's say when it comes to skill set, in the beginning, I only focus on one skill set. And once I believe I have gotten a pretty good hang of that skill set, then I develop the next skill set, stacking on the first skill set that I have. And the first skill set that I focus on developing was copywriting, how to write campaigns and sales letters and sales messages. Then later on, I stacked on the second skill, which then it's consulting, right? I stack on that skill, and then later on it's closing. I stack on that skill, and so forth. So focus first before I diversify. I wasn't trying to develop all these skill sets at the same time. It took me over now a decade to develop different skill sets over the years, step by step. That's from a personal skill set perspective. When it comes to investment, it is the same idea. You see, the challenge with most people is they chase too many shiny objects because they don't have a very clear criteria as an investor, what they invest in, what to say no to. Hey, you know what, so-and-so says that's a good idea. They get all hyped up and psyched up about certain things they see on Facebook. Oh, that's cool, so-and-so is talking about that. You know, some so-and-so is getting into marijuana, I should get into marijuana. So-and-so is getting into this, I should get into that. And so-and-so is getting into cryptocurrency, I should get into cryptocurrency. I'm not saying do and don't. I'm saying, do you know what you're getting yourself into? How much do you know about the industry? How much do you know about the investment? What kind of control do you have as an investor? Hello? So think about those things. You cannot answer those questions, you're not ready to make those investments. So when it comes to investing, instead of trying to invest in so many things, it's better to focus first. Make your money first, focusing on developing a big stream of income, a massive stream of income first, right? Before you diversify. You study wealthy people around the world, almost all of them, they have a core business, the core thing, a core investment that makes them almost all the money. Then they diversify into other things, right? You need to find that one thing first. When this is strong, when your foundational, your basic income stream, your core business, when that's growing and is strong, it's throwing off a lot of cash and capital, now you can deploy that capital and now you can diversify into different industries. When you try to do that in the beginning, and that's like financially, suicidal because you lose focus. And by the time you have more resources, it also means that you have more of a team to help you manage. In the beginning, I only had one little team, and now you have a pretty big team, financial planner and tech strategist and legal counsel and accountant, CFO, bookkeeper. I could go on and on and on. Now you have a whole group of people making financial decisions alongside with me about what I do, right, with in terms of managing money, right? I get the advice, but I didn't get there overnight, right? It's step by step. So focus before you diversify. It is tempting to say, hey, you know what, maybe I can make a quick buck doing that. A professional investor, a sophisticated investor doesn't do that. A professional investor knows this is my investment criteria. If these investments doesn't fit the criteria, I don't even look at it. But if it fits my criteria, then yes, then I would consider looking into it. And then I need to do my due diligence, right?